So, do you guys have like nicknames that your parents call you?
No.
No.
Really? Huh.
Nope.
Guess that's just my family then.
I've
Well, that
never,
was a short
I've
intro.
never had a nickname.
Well, even if you did have one, I feel like I would have instantly beat you. You know what mine is that I just discovered now?
You
No,
just
like,
discovered
at lunch.
now.
Not at lunch, at dinner. God damn it.
Well, make up your mind. Do you even know what happened during the course of your day?
Yes, I do. My mom has now officially titled me Liam Lightning Shit.
What?
Is it because you speed run the bathroom?
Yes.
Or is it because every time you go into the bathroom, the lights turn off?
Because he shakes the house so
I
violently.
blow the circuit breaker.
The lights go out in the entire neighborhood.
It's like, oh, Liam took a crap again.
Speaking of shit, have you ever been like if you were like so sick?
Oh,
you
I
had
would
to,
have.
like-
I thought you were gonna start the actual intro there. Like, speaking of shit, welcome to episode 26.
No,
That would have been a perfect, seamless transition.
it would have.
But
I got a hypothetical for you. If you're like, imagine like you're deathly sick and you need to vomit and liquid shit at the same time, and there's only one toilet. What goes in the toilet? Vomit or shit?
The shit.
Shit. Yeah. Aiden?
I have to agree with that. Both are repulsive, but you know.
I mean, it's a simple act of would you rather clean vomit or shit?
I feel like with the way I vomit, it would be a lot less messy, because if I bend over and start vomiting into the toilet, all of a sudden the entire back wall is going to be caked. So.
Holy crap, dude.
Why would you do it like that? You're like standing over the toilet, vomiting down, you just shit all over the wall instead of like a normal person where you go the other way and just gonna hunch over and just shit on the floor. What's wrong with you?
No, what did you do? Okay, no, there's a simple solution to this. You grab a bucket, sit on the toilet, and vomit in the bucket.
And then you still shit on the wall.
The question was you only have. The question was you only have the toilet.
Yeah, you only
have to
have the
choose
toilet.
one or the other.
Unless you're flexible enough that you can shit in the toilet and vomit in the sink at the same time.
I try my hand at projectile vomiting before I aim.
See if you can projectile.
Would you rather aim your head or your butt?
Yeah, or you vomit in the toilet and projectile shit into the sink. You get the perfect angle and the arc going in there.
Oh my god, that is like the worst idea.
all of your hours in Call of Duty finally transcend to the real world.
360 no scope projectile shit.
Would you rather projectile shit into the sink or all over your wall?
The
mirror.
12-year-old. The 12-year-old on the internet.
Welcome to episode 26 of the Experience Podcast.
If you're
and
even
gentlemen.
here still.
If you decided not to
Assuming
click
you
off.
haven't left already.
Dude, viewer retention for this video is going to be a minute.
According to YouTube statistics, or if your retention from video on average is like 2 to 3 minutes. So they probably already left statistically. They're not even still listening. We're just talking to ourselves. We should take a quick moment and plug that we do have other social media and we should probably advertise it.
That's probably a good idea.
The Experience Productions now has an Instagram. So if you want to give that a follow and get notified when the Instagram
You're doing great.
We post the same time an episode goes live.
Yes,
so.
when the episode is released, there is posts there, and they're like just
Solid.
there can be like descriptive photos of what the information is that day. And I like tagging areas that I feel that would be significant in the world.
You didn't tag an area in the spam experience, I noticed.
No, I didn't. I forgot to do that. But I did,
But you did
however, in the
everything
tenant experience, linked Ding Dong, Texas.
Because, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so,
the links will be, if you're on YouTube, it will be in the description. We have a Twitter as well as a Discord. We now have a Discord server that you can join and you can vibe in it.
Yeah,
So that's the thing.
The experience vibe zone.
Yeah.
It's
so,
certified. It has in fact been certified.
Has it?
Yeah.
Ah.
By
Nice.
me, of course, but you know.
Yeah, okay. that was like a Discord
they're
server
lost all
certification.
credibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow, Discord certified or server. It's like, nah, it's certified by me. I got like a little
Certified by
badge that
me.
you put on it.
The experience says certified.
The
their own
experience
server.
certified. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so all that stuff, if you're on YouTube, links are in the description, or if you go on YouTube, they'll be on the channel banner there where you can see. You'll also find Anchor.
You know what else
Spotify.
is down near the description box? The subscribe button.
Yes. You should click subscribe if you're not subscribed to this experience. I mean, if you like our podcasts, if you like all the other stuff we've been doing,
You're better than everyone else.
Yeah, you do
By
get
default.
an entitlement prize.
Yep.
The entitlement prize.
Yeah, you show that at like a security check, and it proves that you're better than everybody else. It's kind of like a little thing that you have kind of like on your wallet. It's like a little card, like those.
You know
it's
that
like your
jacket
Manitoba health card.
You know that jacket that you win in Happy Gilmore? Like he wins in Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
That jacket, that's what you get.
That's what it
except
is.
It's metaphysical and you don't actually get a jacket.
Yeah, you don't even actually get a certification.
You get a
just kinda
brain
get
cape.
a brain cape.
That's one way of putting it.
You get like the knowledge that you're better than everybody else.
Yep.
You know, I'm not in for racism, okay? Racism ain't cool, but you know what is cool?
Buying children in
Experiencism.
Walmart. Oh.
How about we switch topics and talk about that?
About what?
Wait, what?
Well, could you repeat what you said, Liam?
No. Could you repeat what you said?
I was going to say that instead of racism and any other forms of discrimination, we discriminate people based on if they're subscribed to the Experience Productions on YouTube or not.
Oh. I took
But you know,
completely different-
I'm interested in what you were talking about. Continue.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Okay. Buying children at Walmart.
Demonetized.
Thoughts? Anyone?
How much and what packaging?
Let's just say no packaging, shipping's free.
Well, you're buying it at Walmart. Unless
Exactly.
you're on the store.
And
Is there an online store
the
for
price is bargainable.
Bargainable. What's the minimum?
$5.
So you have the potential. How old are these children exactly?
They range
They range.
anything under 18.
Okay. So you're saying that I can go into like in this hypothetical world, you can go into Walmart, buy a child
God damn it.
for $5. Isn't that just like a Walmart adoption?
They have a license.
A license to own them?
A license to deal them.
Oh. What, you mean, are you saying that in this hypothetical world, instead of drug dealers, you have children dealers?
I think that is happening in
and you
do you
can
world, but,
license them?
I think we should change this topic before it, yeah. Anyways,
Before, yeah, that's a good idea.
It's your fault.
Yeah,
don't worry about it,
brought up.
Aiden.
I'll worry about it.
You didn't stop me, therefore you're
I
guilty
am
by
not at fault.
association.
I am not.
What? Oh, it's just because you go down. Now we all have to go down with you. That's
Yeah.
kind of BS if you ask me.
Well, I mean, you actually chipped into that. Aiden just kind of stood on the side, but he didn't
No
do
one
anything.
needs to know that.
It's like the bullying hierarchy. You're a bystander. And you
Right.
didn't do anything
So-
about it. So therefore you're the one
I
who's
get
in trouble.
trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get in trouble. You're the bad guy here. The only person who's not bad is the victim who got
I mean, that's the
called a
logic of
poopy
most
head.
schools, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of schools, actually, and bullying,
Okay.
Quick,
That's
seamless, unabrupt. Anyways, continue.
smooth as falling down a cliff.
That's pretty much us.
I mean, it's smooth until you reach terminal velocity.
Anyway, did you guys ever get into fights?
No,
I have.
I generally tried to avoid that, considering I could not stick up for myself.
I've gotten to a couple back in like elementary, early middle school, and then after that, never again.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
same.
there was this one time that I absolutely nailed a kid in the gut.
Ooh,
Okay.
Aiden
Aiden's got
actually
a bad
being-
boy streak. Come on.
Aiden's got a bad boy
That's
side.
pretty much-
Whoa.
That's pretty much it, though.
Describe in detail how hard of a punch did you go for? Like a haymaker on him?
Okay. If I remember correctly, it was like maybe 6th or 7th grade. Out on the field, this kid decided to yoink our ball that we were playing with. I was fuming. I was Really?
Aiden can never tell a story
No, I can't.
because Liam just keeps interrupting those burps.
Anyways, I was furious. I was fuming, right?
Right.
So you know what I do? I get a running start. He was like 10 feet away. Oh, and of course I tried peaceful means first, but he just wouldn't. So I'm like
Was-
10 feet away. I get a running start, and I'm fast. Liam can back me up on this. I am fast.
He is a speedy boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full run up, almost top speed. Fist right in the gut.
Oh,
He drops the ball. I pick it up and I say, "Don't take the ball from me and my friends again." And he was on the ground for a solid 10 minutes.
You know those anime scenes when like the antagonist
like,
stabs
like-
the protagonist
in
the
with
leg
a
and
knife,
coughs up blood.
all of a sudden
Yeah.
like super zoom and then
yeah.
that was it.
Yep.
You
I'm
get
pretty
all the
sure
speed
you
lines of the
weren't
fist going.
there that day.
No, I wasn't. But
No.
don't-
Yeah,
don't
otherwise
worry
Liam
about
would vouch and he didn't. Therefore, Aiden's kind of sus.
Oh, God.
it. For all we know, he's just making this up.
He is.
Nah, it's true.
For all we know,
for
he actually
you.
just drop kicked the dude in the face instead. He's just trying to cover it up and make it seem less violent.
It was actually a brutal murder, but no one needs to know that.
Imagine murdering a kid in 7th grade over a ball at recess.
You just get a in-school suspension.
That's all you get in school suspension. How
I
dare
wouldn't
you
be allowed
murdered
to-
that boy? You're just suspended. Aw, chucks.
Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, don't tell
God.
my mommy.
Oh, fiddle stinks. It's fun
Gosh
though. You can't
darn
really
it,
get
you're a
arrested. You're
poopy head.
Call the principal a poopy head, and that's what gets you expelled.
Yeah, that's when you cross the line.
They're like, okay, now you've crossed the line. You are expelled, and you're
For
put
a
on
day.
trial for war crimes.
Okay, never
You
mind. then.
cannot expel somebody for a day. That's called suspension.
All right. What about you, Gabe? What about your fight stories?
The main one was in like grade 5, and it's like winter, and every recess we'd kind of like go out and play soccer. But then like as soon as the bell rings to go back, we kind of like traditionally turn that soccer into rugby for like 30 seconds for final points. And then there was like one like round where I just got super mad, so I just pinned the kid to the ground, just punched him in the face.
Nice.
So it wasn't much of a fight. It was a one-sided, I'm going to kick your butt.
Yeah, I kicked his ass. Well, yours wasn't much of a fight either. You just haymakered his ass. So we kind of on the same stand there.
That sounds
Liam,
pretty
have you
much
gotten
like
into actual
childhood.
fights?
Yes.
Mine.
Grade 2
Oh boy.
to 6.
Oh, okay.
I got into a lot of fights.
Why is it
Yeah,
always
this was-
middle school?
This was pre-me. Like, this was before he knew
You weren't
me.
even born.
No,
No,
Aiden
not
Aiden
that.
was the one that calmed my temper.
Oh, it's sweet.
That's nice.
And then anything after him, it was when people started angering me and pushing me around. That's when I just like baned with Batman and just broke their back with my knee. But okay, I'm trying to remember. I got a few good ones.
Say your best.
My best?
Yeah.
Okay, my best was in grade 6. Well, it wasn't exactly a fight. It was like a one move deal here. But this kid lost his shoe. So me being a nice guy, I picked it up and tossed it to him. Him being the absolute klutz that he was, he missed the shoe and it nailed him right in the face. So I just kind of chuckled and then turned my back and started walking away. About 20 seconds later, I turn around. I see him like nostrils flaring, booking it at me. Like fast. This dude was the fastest kid I knew at the time. Like, and this is in grade 6, so I knew Aiden too. So this kid was even faster. You remember him, Aiden? Jay? He moved
Jay?
to
Name dropper.
All right.
well, I mean, no one's gonna realize who this is, but he starts running at me
Didn't
full
he move
force.
to Toronto?
Yeah, he did. It was like
Now we're
a
getting
week
real
after I
specific.
drop kicked him. But
Yeah, you spoiled it now. You drop kick this dude.
no, I didn't drop kick him. I was just using. I decided to use that so I didn't spoil the fun.
Ah, I see.
But what he did was he was flying at me, kind of like the Aiden move here. But you see, I had about 3 years of fighting experience under my belt. So I lowered my shoulder, picked him up, twisted him around, and landed on him.
Oh. Oh.
And then got him in a
That's the most brutal
headlock
move
and just laid on him there. And I'm like, all right, so you done here, bud?
You ready to put your shoe on now?
And then you should have seen everyone because everyone was just like watching in anticipation because they saw this guy booking it at me. And they were just waiting to see me get decked, right?
Yeah.
And then when that happened, you should have seen everyone's face is just dead quiet.
Even the teacher just kind of like stopped and looked and like,
Oh, no. You know how teachers work. When you actually
I know.
need them, they're never there. So
Yeah, of course.
I barely got in trouble for fighting. When a kid's getting his like ass just handed to him, they're never there. But, you know, when someone takes your ball, you get like suspended for a week.
oh yeah, teachers are always there in like the worst times convenient to you.
Yep.
Or they're never there when it's
They're
like,
there
needed.
to inconvenience you.
Yeah, pretty much. They're more of an inconvenience just kind of being out there. We should just have recess without teachers.
There was another one that I had. I believe this was around grade 4. I'm not going to name drop because probably a lot of people know this guy. But me and him had a real mean streak with each other. Like, I'm talking bad. Like, every other recess, we'd be going at each other.
Do I know this guy?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
And yeah. Let's just say
Well, that
I
was
consistently pounded him into the pavement, but he kept coming back for more.
So just
Keep
a
in mind, I
rivalry.
was a big kid.
Right. This
Like,
is
I
the
was-
big kid phase.
Yeah, like I was chunky and stocky and quite strong for my age. It was weird.
He was my bodyguard.
That's
I
why
was
you
like
became friends.
twice the size of Aiden. It was
Yeah. I was a very small child.
Very small, very tiny.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember there was this guy in Power Mech when I was in grade 9 when we were just kind of talking about how we all were before we hit high school, and then this guy just saying like Liam was an absolute unit. Like I'm talking tank. Yep. Oh yeah. So yeah, there was that kid that I constantly beat. There was another guy. He's pretty chill with me now. We're half decent with the pretty chill. But yeah, we used to go at each other all the time. It was because of sports too. Like we would get pissed at each other because we were like both captains a lot of the time. And you know how when someone calls a penalty and everyone else like disagrees with you and then you get all heated.
Yeah.
And because we're all in like grade 4 and no one knows how to control their emotions yet and fists start flying.
Yeah.
The glory days.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glory days.
Yeah, the glory days where we were all necessarily the same strength. And you didn't turn into some lanky kid, and then there's the other guy that's like an absolute gorilla. But
it's always
yeah.
Middle school is always like that. Like you don't really see too many fights in high school unless you're like in the most ghetto place of all time, right? But it's mostly like middle school. Everyone, even like the non-violent kids, are just like go ham at each other.
Yeah.
Straight carnage and chaos. And then you just kind of like grow up and realize, yeah, I'm out here for pacifism now. I don't want to cause no violence, man.
Peace, bro.
Peace, bro. And then you get into the hippie phase. The thing is, high school fights, while they happen less often, they're much more
brutal.
They're a lot more brutal because now
like,
people actually they're actually like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. When you get into a fight, it's bad.
Yeah, that's where the teachers like have to intervene.
Oh yeah, and then when the teachers intervene, they get dragged into it.
Dude, there was a World Star video like a few months ago about our school, where some kid, it was on like the World Star, I think Canada World Star Instagram. And in the video, like, it wasn't like during school hours. I don't think it was like after, but some kid threw a trash can at some other dude and he caught it.
Whoa.
It was insane. I gotta see if I can dig that video back up again, but it was insane. Yeah, we have a fairly
Dakota gets on it a lot.
Yeah, they do.
From what I've heard. Because it's just a bunch of crackheads and they all hate each other.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the most ghetto school in the South End.
Yeah, and that's saying something.
Yeah. Like it's
pretty much.
It's pretty whack. But it was such a funny video though. I gotta see if I can find it again.
Yo, that reminds me. Oh my god, Gabe, did you see that? Okay, this is kind of hard to not name drop here. So, do you think you could fix this in editing and everything?
It could, yeah. 23 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Do you know his street name?
Yes, I know him.
Okay. Did you hear about the fight that he got in with Vice Principal, his girlfriend, this other chick, and her boyfriend?
No, what?
And then her parents?
What?
Literal 1v8?
No, it was it was this
like
kid.
A team fight? Was it it's like the Avengers Endgame of high school brawls?
It was his girlfriend against this other chick who had a problem with his girlfriend, and then her parents came by to start breaking it up, but then starts throwing hands with her father, and and then this other chick's mother was about to start throwing hands with his girlfriend, so he absolutely decks this guy's wife. Holy crap! And then Mr. starts barreling out and has in a headlock, and like This was crazy.
Holy
Did you
crap,
see
dude.
this unfold?
No, I
You're, like,
didn't, but
told about- you heard
it was
legends of
after
it.
I left. It was after a basketball game in the wintertime,
my
but people were recording
God.
it. And like,
I gotta
holy
see. I gotta
hell.
see if I could track down that video. That sounds insane.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I knew he was. I knew he was a bit of a weird head. The only thing really that I remember about him is that he would like, I sit in the back. I sat in the back of the science classroom, and there would always be like weed and shroom deals happening back there. Like the back of the science classroom is just so whack. The teacher would be like teaching someone. They're just like, yeah, how much for the bag there? How many grams is that? And I'm just like sitting there like, yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, that happened in my he was in every essentials math class I ever took, so yeah, I got pretty chill with him because I figured it wasn't great to get on his bad side.
Yeah, I was chill with him too.
Yeah. I'd help him. To be honest with you, I helped him actually pass a lot of the time.
Did you help with like your little homework scheme where you would charge to do their work?
Oh yeah,
a little monopoly going on for extra cash.
Exactly. I made quite a bit of money too. That's okay. Quick tip for anyone out there that's going through like grade 10 or 11 essentials math. You know what kind of people are in that class, all right? If you have any type of brain on your shoulder, charge them to finish their homework because they're not going to do it, but they still want to pass because they don't want to get stuck in school for very long. They want to pass with just barely a 50. Just charge them like $5 for an assignment. You'll make bank because they're so goddamn brain dead that they'll just hand you the money to get it done.
Literal mouth breathers in that class. I took essentials in grade 11 just because I didn't need applied or like anything higher, and because I heard that there would be like a banking unit or financial unit as part of that. I was like, okay, I gotta learn how to spend my money. So I go in there and everyone in class just brain dead.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I looked like Albert Einstein compared to them. It was bad.
Yeah, it's another world going into
there's me
class.
with the higher.
Yeah, you went with these smart kids.
Yeah, you went to apply, didn't you?
Yeah. Pre-cal is a lot. I'm telling you now. Pre-cal's way too much.
I was going to do apply, but I'll never do pre-cal.
The intro to applied in pre-cal was enough for me.
Oh yeah, I took the intro.
We did like 3 units of pre-cal. That was it. I was like, no, I'm not taking pre-cal. I'm taking applied.
Yeah,
dude,
my teacher
took me to
back in grade 9. My teacher was really trying to convince me to do it because I hate math. Okay, but I am legitimately very good at it. And my teacher was saying, "Yo, you need to take applied in pre-cal. Like you'll excel in that. It's a very good idea for you because then it'll open up a lot of opportunities, and I guarantee you could do it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll think about it." And then when the time came, I'm like, "Yeah, nope.
Yeah, I'm
going to take the lazy route."
Yeah.
And then I walked into essentials, and then
just
I realized the people I was with, and I didn't even have to even exist there to pass.
Yeah. I think I skipped a couple essentials classes, but not too much because it was right in the morning. I didn't really feel like going out anywhere.
Yeah, it was essentials math in grade 10. I passed with like a 98, but I was like, it was the last class of the day. And my teacher was pretty chill, and I just show up because I could just relax in the back of the class and drink, have like snacks, talk with everybody.
Yeah, it's a chill
essentials
part.
math. I'll give it that. Everyone's like pretty much just mouth breathers, like Gabe said.
Yeah,
but it's fun. I'll give it that because all of the dumb things you're gonna hear. Woo.
Oh yeah, it
makes for entertainment.
The stories.
Oh yeah.
The stories,
and then everyone is just screwing around trying to get each other in trouble. Like there was this guy that would just take a fat rip of his chooch while the teacher was there, walk over to the other side of the class and blow the cloud right in someone's face and then run back to his class. His desk.
Okay, Okay, that's just evil, dude. Come on.
That honestly
Look at
sounds like
Rosa.
something that would happen.
Oh, I'm surprised I haven't seen that happen myself, like in person.
Oh, it's fantastic. And then it's just you learn more about the drug economics in that class than you do
Then you do
actual
math.
schoolwork.
Yeah. 90, like pretty much the majority, like 9 times out of 10 people who are going to be in essentials, even a lot of other classes, especially at our school, they're going to be like ripping chooches all the time. They're always wearing sweaters so they can like do it through their hoodie. And then like the teacher doesn't notice. I don't know why. Either the teacher doesn't care.
I don't think the teacher cares.
Yeah, you probably just
I think
don't care.
they see it all the time because
Yeah, the thing is
really they're loud too. I don't understand how they can't hear it.
I think what it is that they would punish the student, but because literally everybody does it, they don't even bother.
Yeah.
Like you're in the minority if you don't do it, literally.
Yep.
And it's just like whatever, you just kind of live with it. She's
It's
not
like,
gonna do shit.
yeah, you hear
But
those
if
things.
you like
you hear 'em.
blatantly do it, like you stare in the teacher's eyes and then just take a rip and then just blow it out at them, that's when you get in trouble. But
Yeah. But if you're just like subtle, they ain't gonna do anything.
no.
At least from our
Principal
school,
might, but
Principal might.
Oh yeah, the principal, whenever she showed up, you were dead if you decided to do that.
That still didn't stop people from doing it in the hallway.
Oh no,
like,
it
all the
didn't.
time.
But
Fill it up. Like every time you go into class, it smells like strawberry and cotton candy.
yeah. Speaking to the how loud those things are, sometimes they make the most ear-piercing pops to ever. Like,
oh yeah, when it's like those crackle and then.
Yeah.
And of course, the second that it pops, they immediately stop and look around.
Yeah.
They just instantly become the most paranoid person on the planet.
Yeah, you see their eyes
They're
completely
just
wide open.
going,
They're just
and then it's just a bang.
like, yeah.
And then they're looking around frantically, like, oh crap, who heard that?
Everyone did.
And it's either everyone is looking at them, or no one cares.
No one cares. Yeah.
They all have their earbuds in.
Yeah, they mostly have, and they have it like so deafeningly loud in their ear, but they don't even hear the teacher going on.
Yep. Well, it's funny.
High school is weird, man. Or at least ours.
I do remember this one math class. There's the two main guys there sitting in front of me, right?
Right.
One of them starts mixing bars in his Sprite. You know what the
What?
you know what bars are?
Bars?
Yeah.
What?
It's
Kit Kat
Xanax.
bars?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's what
thought
bars
that's what
are.
it was, but
But he starts mixing those in his Sprite, and this other guy just takes out a big bag of brownish powder. And I was like, oh my God. And he literally opens it up and he's like, yo, I found this. Yo, do you guys know what this is? I was like, oh my God. And he turns around and is like, Liam, you're smart. You know what this is? And I just kind of raise an eyebrow. I'm like, you might want to put that away. That's heroin, my guy.
Some whack stuff that you're gonna find in there, dude.
Oh yeah. Take essentials math if you don't want to try and you want to have a good time.
Take essentials math if you want to learn about the drug economy.
or don't.
They don't
if you're
teach
like
it.
me.
You'll learn it like just as a subtopic, just what's there
as a
in the class.
bystander, if you hang around the right people, you're just gonna know like the chemical formula of coke and meth. They'll just figure it out, and they're like, "All right."
Well, this is the information I now know.
Will
I feel like I feel like I retained that information better than the stuff we were supposed to learn.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, because it sticks with you more. It's just like involuntarily, you just kind of hear about it and like, huh, and then just the experience sticks for whatever reason.
It's weird. What kind of was there anything interesting happening in pre-cal?
No, of course not.
Because the only people who take pre-cal are actually there to do good. They don't have time to mix in heroin with Xanax.
Okay, here's the thing, though.
Completely different world.
Yeah, it truly is a different world.
It's like night and day.
It really is. But
It's like going
in
downtown Winnipeg and then turning right in downtown Winnipeg.
Yeah.
But like in grade 10 specifically, in grade 11 I had it online, so I didn't have a class. In grade 12 it's full of people that I know aren't like that, so I know for a fact that grade 11 and 12 probably aren't like this, but grade 10 is probably the closest to that. It's like the it's it's like the grade 10 is the gateway.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
people
game
who
where
are
we're
feeling it out whether or not they want to actually continue taking
Yeah,
it.
grade 10 is the gateway and the filter, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And we went, and then we
but
went
man,
through
there were
different
some
routes.
there were some certified idiots
Yeah.
in that class. Like, I felt like they should have been in essentials, but they took it because they thought they could do it,
We thought they
And
went
they-
against a teacher recommendation.
and they only passed barely with like
Barely.
51, 52.
You know what was kind of funny about my grade 10, 11 report card? Because my grade 10 essentials math teacher loved me because he was struggling with it, and I practically ended up teaching the class anyway. But
That's what teacher.
well, yeah, but this teacher, everyone disliked her. Okay, you had her as well, Gabe. You know how it
Wait,
is.
is like what, grade 11 essentials?
Grade 11, yeah.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
how
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I know.
But on my report card, because I did nothing and still passed with honors because I knew what I was doing,
Yeah.
right? On my report card, it says Liam needs to work on time management and quit with the socialization. Because I did nothing in that course.
Oh, yeah. You don't do anything in essentials, pretty much. You just kind of sit there and chill
Yeah, exactly.
until
Like
the bell rings.
yeah. You get handed a booklet, you do 3 things just to get like the formula down pat, and you're done.
Yep.
You don't need to worry about it. Because you're continuing with the same topic for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. Absolute bare minimum.
Honestly, that genuinely sounds like just junior high math.
It pretty much is.
It is without algebra.
Yeah. It's super simple.
Nice.
I think the most complex thing that I learned in grade 11 essentials is probably something like y equals mx plus b, probably.
Graphing formulas, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I think that's the most complex thing we did.
That was like the first unit in grade 11 applied.
Yeah, like the most complex in essentials is where applied or pre-cal begins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, math, like essentials math, is where you're going to find a lot of dumb people. You know where else you would find a lot of idiots? Drama.
Because
For
people
real?
take it for a free credit.
Pretty much. There's 2 types of people that do drama. People who are like actually interested in like everything like to do with drama and all that.
Yeah, the
people
losers.
in musical theater. Or the people there for free credit. And the people like, and you can easily differentiate them, you know, the people who actually they're like, you know, interest, like doing acting and all that. And then what the final project in grade 10 drama was we're supposed to do like some kind of video. That was one where I kind of made like a little short skit with one of my like the only person like I really knew in drama. And then I remember there was this one girl who made a video. It was supposed to be like you're supposed to have like a story to it and everything, right? You're supposed to like write a story and like act it out. And all she did was she just like took like a bunch of snaps like from her Snapchat and just like compile it together in like a free video editor on her phone and put like some like music from like big on the radio from 2015 and then called it a day. what was even worse is because like the drama teacher's really against swearing in class, right? And the first video that she put on there was like a snap where she was just like dishing out every word you could think of. And then out loud, the teacher was like, she called her name out like in a very angry tone. And I'm like, what is this girl doing? Actually
She's trying
brain
to
dead.
be murdered.
Trying to be murdered. She actually probably got called out for that. And then the rest of it were also kind of garbage. I didn't take grade 11 drama, but like grade 10
probably for good reason.
Yeah. I ended up taking comp sci anyways and didn't really do that amazingly.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, you procrastinated.
Actually, no. I took comp sci in grade 10 and then took it in grade 11, and I did worse in grade 11 because I didn't do anything. But no one needs to know that. I barely passed grade 11 comp sci.
Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm taking grade 11 comp sci right now.
The fact is, I did pass.
Yep.
And that's the important
matters.
thing. If I did actually work at it, I definitely could have gotten a higher mark, but I didn't care. It was at that point where I really, because in grade 10, I was like, I'm pretty interested in like doing programming and stuff. And then when grade 11 hit and then like a week in the class, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care anymore. And that's where you just kind of like lose interest in doing it. And that's where you slack off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. High school's whack. You go into the right courses, you're going to find the most whack stuff happening there.
Yeah.
Or if you can if you skip the right classes at the right time and go into the right places, you'll find some more whack stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because that's pretty much all that Liam and I did for like almost every class of phys ed last year.
Yeah, we skipped warm up. Our teacher didn't even care. He ran into us too all the time out there. He's like, "Gentlemen," I'm like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah. He really didn't care. We still passed because like gym is like stupid easy, and if you don't pass phys ed, you're like, that's a big yikes. But yeah, we pretty much just skipped everything because like we didn't need to be there, and we just kind of like go over and chill.
Yeah, and then we just walk back halfway through, and then he's like, "Hey guys," and I'm like, "Hey,
yeah, what's up?" Yeah.
Never marked us absent.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, the trick is when he does the attendance, you're there long enough so that like when he calls your name, he's like here, so then he marks you in, and then once you're marked in, you just get out of there.
Yep. And he's not going to change it.
Yeah, and they just kind of come back in like the last 5 minutes, and you're still good. And then that's how you do phys ed if you're not that interested.
Or you could show up every day and not do anything and fail. But pick your choice.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, quite literally, the only way to fail gym is by sitting
and doing nothing and like gym. Choosing to not move.
Every class. You could literally just take attendance and skip.
I feel like it's actually more effort to fail than to pass.
I think
it is more effort to fail. It's crazy difficult to fail.
You would actually have to try real hard.
Here's the thing. I know someone who failed grade 10 gym.
How?
I think I do too.
Yeah.
I think we're thinking of the same person.
Showed up like once a month.
See, at least you showed up for attendance every day.
No, showed up once a month for 2 months and then never came back.
Oh.
Nice.
That's the other way to fail. Go in and not even show up for attendance at all.
Yeah, if you just skip it, that's just a no-brainer. You're not going to pass.
Like if you have the mentality of gym class is basically a spare, then you will fail.
I mean, well, you can still have that mentality, but still not be dumb. I mean, we pretty much use it as a spare and still passed. You just gotta be smart about time management.
Although honestly, when everyone was complaining that you had to like pay for the because you have to pass. You have to pay to pass,
we had to do like one of the things, like either skiing, golfing, or like scuba diving in order to even pass. And if you didn't do it, you didn't pass.
And honestly, it was a vibe.
Dude, that's when we went skiing. That was so fun. I wish we could do it again. We did cross country.
I think we have to in grade 12.
Oh, bet.
I think it's going to happen again.
Nice.
We got to go for cross country skiing.
Oh, we have to.
That was
cross country
awesome.
Was so fun.
Are you guys taking basic gym?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't get a choice, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Do
I
we
thought you
get a
could have
choice?
chosen.
We never got a.
I
We
could
never
have
got
swore you
to
could.
pick our
Well, I mean,
stuff.
okay. Here's the thing: you probably could choose when you go back.
Yeah, but do I want to put in that effort?
I don't even remember what choice. I'm gonna remember next semester. I'm like, oh yeah, here I am. And it'll just like kind of come back to me like, okay, I do
Yeah, I'm
this. And then you
taking
get swing
human
things.
performance.
I think I ticked off human performance.
I think I did that too. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, because that's the only one I like.
But I
Good
think we
dude.
should just go cross country skiing sometime, just as us.
That'll be the next
Oh,
vlog.
yeah, for sure.
We get
That would be
GoPros
a-
for all of us
yeah.
and do cross country. That was so fun.
I'm down.
Honestly, remember that time we went and was it the first or the second day? Everyone was still kind of like, I think that was like one of the first times I actually was on skis and all that, and everyone was like still trying to like get used to it. And then it was the first year, and then the teacher was like, okay, kind of like go out and explore a little bit, and like, okay, bet, and we got lost. we went like so far out that we started to hear coyotes, and then we thought we should turn around and head back.
Gabe would have got us completely lost.
Yeah, I trusted my sense of direction. I was like, we should turn this way, and I was like, no, we should turn that way. I was like, okay, I'll trust you, and he was right. Although it could have been like at the other end of the city. Because the thing is, it was also like the last like few minutes before we had to go back, and the teachers were very adamant that like if you're not back by this time, we're gonna send out like a rescue party for you. Like, maybe we should kind of hustle up. Otherwise, we're gonna have like a bunch of people searching for us, and we're like gonna be eaten by
Just
coyotes.
the teacher staring at the watch, just like they have a minute before I'm sending the rescue party.
Actually, me and Gabe went out on a rescue mission.
We did. Oh yeah, we did.
Uh,
Yeah,
That's
on the
funny.
last class, we actually led everybody because we actually went down that like some weird trail. So we actually
Yeah, because
led everybody
the day
down
we
it,
got
so-
lost, we knew everything. So we now knew the area because of my sense of direction. So we took everyone on a trip.
My sense of direction was pretty bad. There was like two different trails. There was an easy trail and there was a hard trail. And I was like, we should take the easy trail first. And we accidentally took the hard trail backwards.
so you took the hard trail the hard way.
Yes.
Yeah.
By accident. We were supposed to take the easy trail. But the hard trail wasn't even like that difficult. So like, okay, this is fine. Like, keep in mind, I had like no skiing experience cross country. We ended up just being like gods and big vibe. So
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Me and
It
Gabe
was.
ended up being the two best skiers there.
we pretty much were. And then like, yeah, at the end we had to like go on a rescue mission to find someone.
What is up with like cross country skiing and either everyone just is absolutely the worst at it or it's so easy to you. What is up with that? You would not believe the amount of times I see cross country skiing like grade 10, I believe. It was second semester, right? So, it's the start of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's like start of February, late January.
Yeah.
Snow is layered thick.
Right.
We get our skis on outside. I'm just kind of chugging along because I've done it before.
Yeah.
And I just hear screaming just all the time. People literally just eating it every single time they moved.
Yeah.
It was the funniest. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
You would not believe.
Yeah, no, the first day I ate it a few times, but then I like started to get used to, okay, now I actually know how to. I was mainly going down hills because I would go down the steepest hill first time with no experience. Like, all right, this is going to be fun. And then I would just eat shit.
Yep.
But it was so
Yo,
fun.
you
man.
remember when Mr. Our gym teacher wanted us to go take the field and everything? We just decided to follow the path and we ended up going downhill.
Yeah.
We didn't know how to control ourselves and we ended up face first in the pond.
Yeah. Well, the pond was frozen by that point, but yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Did you break
And,
through
like,
or not?
No, we didn't.
No.
Okay,
But the thing is, there
thank
was
goodness.
because the path goes a certain way, but if you go down the direction that we went, it hits the edge of the path and there's like a 2-foot drop.
Yeah, I remember that. Professional dumbasses.
Oh yeah.
We went off of where everyone else is going, and we did everything wrong, and still managed to make it back by ourselves.
Sounds like the story of life.
Yeah.
Do everything wrong, but somehow make it out okay.
I mean, that's what I've been doing for the past 17 years. I'm still alive.
Yeah, same. Although I'm really questioning how.
I mean, the real question is how long will it last?
Probably as soon as we turn 18, that luck's gone.
The free trial
Your
of
free
life
trial
expired.
on life has ended.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're just done. There's no way you can get away with that anymore.
No.
That's why you got to enjoy high school. As dumb as it is, you got to enjoy it while it lasts. Your last little bit of being a dumbass and getting away with it before shit hits the fan.
Every single kid that says to you, "Oh, I can't wait to be older," just completely turn around and shove it in their face. Getting older sucks
Yeah.
because you can't be an idiot and get away with it.
We've done some dumb things and we've only gotten away with it because
I'm just surprised I haven't broken bones yet.
I'm surprised too.
The worst thing I've broken is a tooth.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's
which,
it.
yeah, you did that off a scooter accident. You hit a rock and then
I don't
flew
even know
face
what
first
I
into the
hit, but
pavement.
like the scooter stopped dead. I think it
remember
was
that
like the
story.
most minute, tiny of rocks or something, and it just stopped dead, face first into the concrete.
Ooh.
Mach 20, I swear. And it only chipped. Like I didn't completely lose the tooth, though. I just needed a crown, and that was it.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Speaking
gonna
of
need
which,
it
I just
recapped though.
today I thought I had
soon.
something in my teeth, but when I went down, but when I got back, because we were out and I was feeling something in my teeth. When I got back and I took out some floss and started looking in the mirror, it turns out I chipped one of my teeth, and I don't even know how.
Nice. How did you do that without even noticing?
That's just me. I hurt myself, and I don't know how.
I mean, to be fair, I do that
I
all
feel
the
like
time.
that's most boys.
Yeah. I always just randomly I'll look down and I'm like, why do I have like a cut there? Huh, and I'll forget about it.
Like okay, quite literally, I'll feel some pain in my hand or whatever. I'll be like, how'd that happen?
Yeah.
Or like my
Oh.
parents will point something out to me. It's like, oh, how'd you get that scratch or whatever? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. You never know how it just appears.
Like the time that I sliced my hand open on your backpack, or the
Yep.
time that I sliced my hand open on an umbrella,
Or the time
I
you sliced
my
your hand open on a ball peen hammer.
I remember that story.
On the round end.
The round end of a ball peen hammer.
Or the time I sliced my hand open by holding metal, and it wasn't even on the hand that I was holding the metal with.
We're just magic. We're
This
just
is beyond
accident-prone
science.
and alive out of pure spite.
Yeah. I still don't understand how I cut myself on the hammer or the umbrella.
Well, to be fair, that umbrella was a death trap.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's an IKEA umbrella that we found in the middle of the field.
Oh, that's the first sign.
And he decided to pick it up.
Okay.
And use it as a projectile missile, throwing it down the stairs.
Yeah. You actually dropped it from the top floor all the way to the basement without it hitting anything.
It's kind of impressive.
Scared the living daylights out of the people that were at the bottom though. That was funny.
And we locked it up in someone else's locker that we guessed the code to.
Yep. Wasn't it that one that it was like the really broken lock
Yeah.
where you
the
put
code was
one
3.
digit in and it opened? You put in like 3 and it opened.
Yep.
Remember that time where your locker was like, I think this was another time. No, it was this fair we had. Your locker was so full of worthless junk. I think you also had that like piece of a hentai manga in there
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I remember that.
too. Yeah,
That's just my locker.
yeah.
Our
It was-
locker.
yeah.
Yeah, but all of that is me, and you got charged for it.
Yep. I did. I consistently get charged for not cleaning the locker even though we clean it.
It's just Liam is that messy.
Yep.
Yeah, but like
I ended up
cleaned
paying
it
for it
still.
in the end because Aiden wanted me to pick up his report card, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Eventually, you pay out.
that's a whole other
the locker
story.
is
Though.
so full that we went out to family food. It's got like, I don't even remember what drinks we got. We got like 2 boxes, and we couldn't fit it in your locker, so we had to stuff it into mine. And then like my
Yeah.
and then my locker mate.
Was that
just-
one of those times that you bought like 2 cases of 24s?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was that. And then
Dr. Pepper or something?
Yeah, there was a Dr. Pepper and something else in there. But my locker mate
Pepsi Lime.
Pepsi
No.
Yeah,
Lime, that's
Pepsi
what it was.
Lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That slapped.
It was actually kind of good.
Pepsi
Yeah.
Lime slapped.
But
And then
my-
it was Dr. Pepper Cherry.
Yeah.
the Dr. Pepper cherry wasn't terrible either.
Why do we remember this?
My locker
The
mate came to me like
specific
the
can
day
count.
after. Like my locker mate came to me like the day after, and he asked me, "What's with all the cans in the locker?" I said, "Don't worry about it. Just don't take from it. It's my stash."
The fact
Yeah.
that
Like,
we
okay.
remember the exact flavor and the amount that we had.
Yeah, I didn't remember
is
the flavor. I remembered it
hilarious.
was a light green though, but yeah, it was a Pepsi Lime 24. That was good stuff. That had to have been like almost a year ago.
It had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Over.
this was grade 11, first semester.
Yeah, it was. Because it was before Liam and I headed off to new school for the semester.
College.
We're not. No, it wasn't college. We're not
You're
that
not in
smart yet.
college. It's
Well,
basically
technically
college,
it's college,
but it's not.
it's free for me.
Yeah,
It's free because we're smart.
we are smart fellas. We are fart smellers.
Yes.
Yep.
High
In your
schools.
own very special way.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening.
Thank you for
this
listening to our high school stories. This is what it's gonna be. The high school experience. That's the title.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, that's such a fitting title.
Yeah.
For once, the title actually fits.
For once, we had a
Yeah,
topic that
for
was
the
sort of-
entire episode.
Yeah.
This might be one of our most concise and best episodes in a while. Because honestly, like the past few ones were just so, especially 25, which was just
That
pure
was
chaos.
bad.
That was
That one is just bad.
For those who are wondering if we're like, what was up with that different format change for episode 25 on YouTube? Basically, every 25 episodes, we're going to do something special. So expect something similarly weird for episode 50 when it comes. So
if it
if
comes.
it comes.
If it
It will
comes.
come. But you know,
assuming we don't die before that.
yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Experience Podcast. Make sure to check us out on the socials. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description.
Links in description. Hit that sub button.
We never actually treat you as Spotify listeners, but if you are on Spotify, thanks for listening to our dumbasses talk.
We really appreciate it, even though, we're worthless, but, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
See y'all next time.